Welcome, beautiful people. Welcome to yet another video. I hope you guys are feeling good. I am glad to be back with another video. It has been a hot minute. I agree. I am absolutely sorry, but we are here and I am glad to be here now. It's 6 days to the Olympics. Yes, it's farewell to the Euros and Copa America 2024 till next time. But for the Olympics, it's just 6 days to go and I am very excited for that. Apart from that, we also have the preseason that is just about to start. I mean, everything in terms of preseason. Well, for Chelsea, our first games in the summer series, in the preseason series, we'll be going to the States. Will be happening on the 24th of July. So on Wednesday, I am very excited for that. I cannot wait to see how it turns out. We have a lot to expect. We have a new coach. We have new signings. We have some players that will be going on loan, so there's some news to look out for. I am back with some transfer news and, of course, what's going on in the football world in general. So, if you're new, please like the video, share it with your family and friends. Don't forget to subscribe and turn on the post notification bell. You'll be notified every time I upload a video. Let's jump right into it. Now, in terms of Chelsea, yes, it has been a hot second. Now, yes, of course, the players are back in training, apart from, yeah, I think Nico has an injury. And yeah, for the rest of the players, it's good to see them back. Rhys James is back. Wesley Fofana is back. The whole crew is back. It's good to have them back. So they're preparing, of course, for preseason. They're trying to build some chemistry with Enzo Maresca. And so far, so good. Well, in terms of bringing his former style of play from Leicester City to Chelsea, fullbacks moving into the midfield and attacking midfielders into the attack. So in terms of Enzo, it has been made clear he has already made it clear that his number one goalkeeper is Robert Sanchez. And apart from that, Chelsea are looking in the transfer window for another goalkeeper, not a replacement for either or the other goalkeeper. But in terms of Petrovic, now his future, it's safe to say, it's going to be a bit shaken now because of this news. In terms of Petrovic, this is what Nizar Kinsella had to say. Now it remains to be seen whether Petrovic leaves on loan or is made available for sale, but Chelsea sources insist that there are no doubts over his talent and temperament. Chelsea are exploring the option of signing a new goalkeeper this summer, with Petrovic's future in renewed doubt. Now, Petrovic has been offered to Genoa, but they deem him an expensive option. So it's safe to say that in terms of Petrovic, yeah, his future might be a bit shaken, as I mentioned. Like he might go on loan, perhaps, and perhaps if an offer comes, he might leave for sale because if Chelsea are exploring the market, yeah, you put two and two together. If I were Petrovic, I would do the same thing. But yeah, Chelsea is also a good place. So if he again remains, perhaps he'll get game time. Sanchez was out for a period of time last season when he was injured, and Petrovic actually stepped up. So perhaps we'll get to see him stay, and I don't really think he'll go, in my opinion. Do you think we'll sign a new keeper and will Petrovic be staying in Chelsea? Now, in terms of some more transfer news, now in terms of Leslie Ogochukwu, it has been reported that he will be looking to go on loan. Now, Chelsea are looking to put the player on loan in order to develop him, to give him a little bit more of experience. And I mean, if I were him, I would do the same thing. Just look at the likes of Matson. Now, Martin, of course, his future took a different turn. Now, he, of course, went to Dortmund, and of course, now he has been sold. But in terms of Leslie, now, if he goes, perhaps he might decide to leave too. Who knows? So that is in terms of Leslie Guchuku, and he might be perhaps going on loan. In terms of Lukaku, it it has been reported that Lukaku has made it clear that he is willing to wait and sign to Napoli, and he wants to play under Antonio Conte once again. Now, in terms of Lukaku, here is what he's willing to do just to be able to play under Conte again. Now, he is willing to have his salary cut down from a whopping 11 million to 6 million every season, and I have to say, wow, is this is this the same Lukaku? But oh well, I'm not surprised. But then again, will he act? The move is actually, it's going to depend on whether Osimhen leaves Napoli, and of course, in terms of Osimhen, yeah, it has been reported that he might be leaving, but so far nothing concrete has been put out there yet. So it will be determined by Osimhen and whether or not Napoli will push on whether or not Napoli will push on the discussions, on the negotiations with Chelsea, and we'll be on the lookout for that. Perhaps we'll be saying goodbye to Lukaku this summer. Who knows? I definitely want to see that. So in terms of someone news, transfer news in general. Now, in terms of one Golo Kante, of course the Euros are over. He was superb in that whole tournament when he got to play, and it was sad that France got kicked out, but it is what it is. Spain were the two champions. And speaking of Spain, on a lighter note, Cucurella dyed his hair red on Spain winning as he kept his promise. In terms of N'Golo Kante, it has been reported that West Ham are interested in signing the player, but in terms of Al Ittihad, they have no interest of selling the player. Of course, he's part of the future project and the future prospect, so they're not looking to sell the player, and they're not looking to even table the offer. So it says N'Golo Kante will be staying in Al Ittihad. Now, speaking of Al Ittihad, now of course we know Kepa is done with his loan from Real Madrid. Now, in terms of Kepa, Al Ittihad were interested in signing the player. They had made significant progress in terms of negotiations and believed that Kepa would be moving to Saudi, but ended their interest in the goalkeeper. And of course, in terms of Kepa, it is not certain what will be his next move. He's of course hoping to go back to Real, and of course, in terms of Real, it is going to be determined by whether or not Lunin will be staying, and Chelsea perhaps will be looking to sell Lunin. Who knows? But Real don't have any complaints whatsoever about Kepa, and if if the club decides to get him, oh well. But I don't really know. I don't think so. And Real Madrid is a demanding club, and I think this is the end of the road for Kepa in terms of Chelsea. It's definitely the end of the road. Chelsea are looking to sell the goalkeeper, but in terms of Madrid, yeah, it's looking open. Let's see in the next few weeks how it's going to turn out. But that is in terms of Kepa. As I finish off, of course, in terms of Euros, now that the Euros are over, so of course players that are in the leading team, that were in the team that won, Spain will be hunted up and down. There will be like ducks on the field, and they'll be hunted like no joke. And speaking of that, and while we're speaking about the players, while we're speaking about the Euros, now in terms of Spain, we have Alvaro Morata. He has just signed a 4-year deal with AC Milan from Atletico Madrid, and Atletico Madrid will be receiving a 13 million euro fee from AC Milan, and will be from the release clause. And of course, in terms of his contract, he can add an additional year if, of course, depending on how he plays. If he plays well, he can add an additional year. And congratulations to Morata. I mean, what a spell he had in the Euros, and of course, signing a new contract. Hey, it is what it is, and I'm very excited to see how it goes. Of course, in terms of the preseason games, yes. As I finish off in terms of the preseason games. Now, these are the games that will be played in terms of Chelsea. I am very excited, looking forward to that. I cannot wait to see how we perform in this preseason. Of course, preseason really tells a lot really tells a lot about how we might be able to perform in terms of the actual season, yes, unless we have a sort of miracle. But in terms of the games, these are the games that will be played on the 24th of July, on Wednesday, 12th of July. We have on the 24th, on Wednesday, we have Chelsea will be facing West Ham. Then on the 27th, on Saturday, we'll be having Celtic. Then on 31st of July, Chelsea will be facing Club America. And then on 3rd August, Chelsea will be facing Man City, and then finally on 6th August for the men's team, they'll be facing Real Madrid. So this will be the preseason. This will be the preseason fixtures. Of course, tickets are out now. Yeah, Chelsea, sponsored by Chelsea. So yeah, I'm very excited. I'm very excited for that, and I cannot wait to see how it goes. So if you're new, yes, yeah, it has been a minute, but I'm glad to be back here. And if you're new, once again, please make sure you like the video, share it with your family and friends. Don't forget to subscribe and turn on the post notification bell. You'll be notified every time I upload a video. I'll see you in my next video.